Hi Math C class, this is just a quick walkthrough on how to enter things into Gradescope. So if I want to convert 150 degrees to radians, the answer is 5 pi over 6. The way we write that is with a double dollar sign on either side. So I'm a double dollar sign and then give myself some space and then go back, and now I want to write 5 pi over 6. So I'm going to make a fraction. So I do slash, or I should say backslash, frac, and then I give myself an open brace and a closed brace for the numerator, and then an open brace and a closed brace for the denominator. In the numerator, I want 5, and then I want pi, so I do backslash pi, and then the denominator, I want 6. And then when I click out of the box, it should show me what I want. There we go. If I click back in the box, it shows me what I typed. So let's go on to the next one. The reference angle in radians for theta equal to 17 pi over 12. So that angle is in the third quadrant. It's a little bit bigger than pi. It's not quite in the fourth quadrant because it's not quite as big as 3 pi over 2. Right? That would be 18 pi over 12. So I'm going to do 17 pi over 12 minus pi, which is going to give me 5 pi over 12. So the answer is 5 pi over 12. I'm going to write that almost the same way I wrote the previous one. So again, double dollar sign, backslash frac for fraction, then open the brace and put a 5 backslash pi on top, close the brace, open the next brace for the denominator, and I want a 12 this time. Close it, end it with a double. So if I don't end it with a double dollar sign, it just shows what I wrote. If I then close the double dollar sign and click off, there we go, 5 pi over 12. Question 3, I'm going to evaluate some trig functions. So sine of 135 degrees. It's in the second quadrant where sine is positive. My answer is positive square root of 2 over 2. So again, another fraction, double dollar sign, slash frac. So I like to make my fractions by doing the open brace, close brace, and then closing it up, and then going back and entering what goes in the top and what goes in the bottom. So the bottom is just going to be 2. The numerator top I know is going to be the square root of 2. So I have to do backslash sqrt for a square root, and then I need an open brace and a closed brace for what goes inside the square root. So that's going to be the square root of 2 over 2. There you go. Cosine of 11 pi over 6. 11 pi over 6 is in quadrant 4, where cosine is positive. Cosine of 11 pi over 6 is the square root of 3 over 2. So what I might do, instead of typing it all out, is I could just go back and take this and copy it, and then paste it, and then do square root of 3 over 2. Since I know that's the answer, that's a way to save some work. Or we could type it all out. Right? Double dollar sign, backslash frac, open brace, backslash sqrt for square root, open brace 3, close brace, open for the bottom, close for the bottom. Tangent of pi over 3 is going to be the square root of 3. Yeah, square root of 3? Yeah, square root of 3. So here I would just do double dollar sign, backslash sqrt for square root, open the brace, put the 3 in there, close the brace, close the double dollar sign. Cosecant of 7 pi over 4 is just the negative square root of 2. So double dollar sign, just a negative symbol, or a dash if you will, sorry, negative, backslash sqrt of 2. Close the double dollar sign. Click off of it, negative square root of 2. Let's see, for an unknown angle, we know that cosine of theta equals negative 4/7, so cosine is negative, meaning we're in quadrant 3 or quadrant 4. We also know that tangent is negative, meaning we are in quadrant 4. Sorry, I said quadrant 3 or quadrant 4, I meant quadrant 2 or quadrant 3 for cosine being negative. And if tangent is negative, means we're in quadrant 2. So we're in quadrant 2, so I would just write Q2. Nothing special there, right? There's no math to type, I'm just going to write Q2. And then for what is sine of theta, so this is where I would I'd have to do some work on the side. In fact, I'm going to want you to submit your written out work as well. But I'm going to pretend like I already did the work. So I drew the triangle. I found the third side of the triangle, which was going to end up being the square root of 49 minus 16, which is the square root of 33. And so sine of theta would be the opposite over the hypotenuse, which would be the square root of 33 divided by 7. So double dollar sign, I want a fraction. And then I want, in my fraction, I want square root of 33. And I want over 7. And that should go to there. There you go. There's a quick kind of intro as to how to write things in Gradescope so that you can do the quizzes. Hopefully that helps. So then to finish it, I would submit and view my submission. And then I would see all my answers here. I would make sure they all looked right, or at least what I thought was right. Make sure they all had something in them, and then I would be like, okay, I'm done.